Hello, my name is Neo, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is Astrology 101 Basics, Daily Horoscope, and Elements of the Zodiac. Many years ago, when I was asked once while out drinking what was my personal views on daily horoscopes, so today I'll revisit that question. And again, this is only an opinion. For all of you who have had great luck with daily horoscopes, hey, more power to you. You don't have to stop reading daily horoscopes just because my opinion might differ from yours. Every day and almost everywhere, we can find quick horoscopes that are passed on as daily interpretations. The word horoscope means hour pointer because it marks a specific time and place on Earth. Ideally, this information is known as a natal chart. In the past, when asked my opinion on daily horoscopes, I tell them that honestly I think people are too unique to be evaluated only knowing one's birth month. So I almost never support observing daily horoscopes. These kind of horoscopes usually come in the form of a single paragraph based on what month you were born. While the idea of a simple horoscope may appear fun and simpler, the information is less accurate and less personal. I mean, honestly, millions upon millions of people are born every month. How could one paragraph be accurate for all these millions of people across the world at the same time? It's somewhat unreasonable, and ignores all the influences outside of the primary sign. This would be like rejecting most of astrology itself. So there are so many factors in a person's life, really, that weaves together to form each individual life. I can't recommend any form of personal astrology that does not involve some form of a natal chart. Now, with that being said, one way to make a quick semi-assessment of people's temperaments is the elements. One of the most famous animated shows in the world was something called Avatar: The Last Airbender. As of right now in 2018, Netflix is actually redoing the show as a real-life action TV show because it was literally that popular across the world. The reason being is because as far as themes go, it was one of the most well-made esoteric shows ever produced. Now in this show, the elements are expressed as people, cultures, and even personalities. The real elemental temperaments of astrology are actually very similar. Even the show's elemental reincarnation cycle is similar to the zodiac elemental cycle. In real astrology, the elements are fire, earth, air, then water in that cyclic order. What this means is that all zodiacs have an elemental energy attached to them, as well as a planetary energy. Starting with the first sign of zodiac, we have Aries of fire. Next is Taurus of earth, followed by Gemini of wind, and then it's Cancer of water. So the next sign with this order in mind would once again be fire, then earth, and the cycle repeats. Fire, earth, wind, and water form the four elements with three signs for each element. Just like how in physical science the elements oppose each other, these concepts can be demonstrated within people. For example, fire and water in nature tends to oppose each other. Water puts out fire, and fire steams water. Therefore, people that are water signs, such as Cancers, probably are less compatible with fire types like Aries. But if the two people were of opposing elements, but also opposing genders, opposite genders, then they can have a very strong attraction to each other instead of a repulsion or annoyance. So the fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. These signs represent the temperament of fire and often are expressed as being romantic and spontaneous, self-sufficient, or even enthusiastic. But negatively expressed, they can be bossy, aggressive, and often too forceful. The earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, and the overall temperament of earth is expressed usually by being sensual, practical, conservative, and often dependable. They love material comforts, but negatively, they can easily be dull and overly materialistic. Air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. These signs are great communicators, which tend to be abstract in their thinking and are often intellectual types, often known for being unprejudiced, logical, objective, open minded, and at times even idealistic. But at the same time, they can also be very cold and known to be impractical. So, then we finally have the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. These signs have in the past been related to the three forms of water. Cancer is representing liquid water, Scorpios being viewed as solid ice, and Pisces representing the gaseous form that is steam, basically. These signs are often emotional, moody, easily influenced by their environments. But at the same time, they could be intuitive and responsive and sensitive and overall emotionally deep individuals. Negatively, though, they can come off as melancholic and often full of self pity or self indulgence. So, keeping it short, well, that's it for today's video. Hopefully, at least everyone found something to be interesting, informative, or entertaining. Subscribe or donate if you like what you hear. Until next time, this is NeoEso, and thanks for stopping by.